Mike Clarity, everyone.
Thanks, thank you very much. It's nice to be here. Thanks for spending some time letting me drive along for a while. As you can tell, I'm not from Salisbury, Massachusetts. You can probably figure it out. I'm from Malden, Massachusetts. And I'm not born in Ireland, I am first generation. And everyone sees the extra commercial where the guy is Italian and he thinks he's Italian and he gets the pie graph and he's Scottish and puts a fucking kilt on. So I took the DNA test. They give you a little blue liquid and you spit it and you shake it together, which is odd to begin with. Mail it back to the Mormons in Utah and God knows what they do with it. They send it back to me. I open up their laptop and a fucking leprechaun hits me in the head with a shillelagh. I'm just Irish. That's all there is to it. So my mother was from County Cork, my father's from Galway. Big families, big Irish families. My father was 7 out of 10 children. My mother was 8 out of 13. I have 75 first cousins. There could be one in here now, as for all as I know. I don't know. But I've also, I know that the surnames go back a bit. The O'Tooles. I have, God knows what else. I have Walshes. I have all these people. I know where my great-great-grandfather's buried in County Galway. So I've been to Ireland 28 times. More than Maine or New Hampshire combined. Which is a little expensive in Ireland, so you look at that. But the trip I want to talk about is in 2001, I went with my friend Jimmy Warner. Warner's a German surname. His grandmother was Sullivan from County Cork. She died in the house, she died when he was about 10 years old. And I have all this connection in Ireland. I took him to Ireland, and we decided to drive down from Galway to Glengarriff and County Cork to look for his mother's first cousins, John and Mary Sullivan. That's a little difficult because there's a lot of John and Mary Sullivans anywhere in County Cork. Somehow we drove up a hill, which you do in Ireland a lot, there's a lot of hills, windy roads, and we found a farmer standing there, John Sullivan, about 60 years old, boots up to here, flannel shirt, dirty hands, dirty face. He's a farmer. His sister Mary had been in the house. She was in London for a number of years, so she was someone you guys can understand. She sounded like Mary Poppins. He was a guy from West Cork, which no one can understand, and my mother was from West Cork. That's not an accent. So I'm in there, we're listening to, Jimmy's there trying to find his Irish roots, and again, mine I can just point anywhere and find somebody I know. And so we're there, and there's lots of ham sandwiches and lots of tea, which is what happens in Ireland. There's cats running around. And John Sullivan is talking, and every few words he just says, fuck all. Which I thought maybe he had Tourette's, or he just peppers the conversation a bit. Oh, fuck all this, fuck all that. So, thank you, lady. So, I'm nervous to take the mic, but we'll do what we've got to do. So I realized I'm listening a little closer, and what John is saying is fur call. So it turns out that the section of the village in Glengarriff, County Cork we live in is called fur call. So I had a broad smile. I brought my friend to Ireland to find his Irish roots. And I turned to him and I say, Jimmy, look at your Irish roots your whole life. It turns out you're from fuck all. I've told that story many times in the bar, but never with a microphone. So we're doing okay. All right. I don't know how much time I got left. God knows. Oh, all right. Let's see. Well, my friend here, Charlotte's here from work, and I work in TV news, which I've done for a long time. And one thing she laughed at is I'm a video editor, and I won an Emmy this year for some reason. I don't know why they just give them out there. It's not a funny story. It's about firefighters and cancer, but it's a very well done story. So we have I was telling her a story one time where the writers basically do, when you're editing, you have a script, and you're editing for the anchor to read the script. And you can see the AP of the wires on the side, so you can see what the script looks like, and then you can see what the writer puts together. When you write for TV, you need to make a conversational and quick. There's 20 seconds. So this writer many years ago, the story was about Israeli and Palestinian conflict. And the story was that the Palestinians threw Molotov cocktails at the Israeli soldiers. And this woman didn't know what that was, so she wrote that the Palestinians threw mixed drinks at her Israeli soldiers. So I went to her boss. And that didn't air. That's all I have.
All right, great job.